Okay, friends, I am Dr Heena, and today for Olympiad grade 5, we are taking the subject math, and in the math subject, our today's topic is based on numbers in operation. Okay, so numbers in operations. So we all know which operations we used to do on the numbers. Uh, we add, we subtract, means addition, subtraction, the multiplication, and division. Okay, so one by one we will understood the different operations which we are carried on the numbers. Okay, so first of all is addition. Okay, so what is meant by addition? Addition means to increase, to add, or sum is known as addition, where two numbers are added in one another. It is denoted by the sign plus, and when we add two numbers, that numbers called as addends, and their answer or the result is known as sum. Okay, so total, sum, addition, increase in the count or the number is known as addition. Okay, now there are some properties of addition, and those properties are same as that of multiplication also. Okay, so which are the properties of addition? So first property is commutative property. What is meant by commutative property? So commutative property tells us that we can add
started.
Okay. So first property we understood or the learn about the commutative property, where sequence of the number which we are going to add doesn't matter. Okay, means we can add those number irrespective of the sequence or the order. Any number can be taken as first or second or third if we are adding more than two numbers. Okay, now the second property is associative property. Associative property tells us about the addition of three or more number, and the same, like we can add them in any order irrespective of their order. So when two numbers are added in any sequence or any order, the property is known as commutative property. If that rule is for 3 and more than 3 numbers, then the property is known as associative property. Now the third property is additive identity. Additive identity. Now what is meant by additive identity? So if we add 0 in any number, the result remains the same as that number. Okay, it is known as additive identity. Means 0 is added to any number, gives the number itself. This one is our third property, and the last one is the distributive property. This tells us if two numbers are added and it is multiplied by third number, then whatever result we got is same as if we multiply with this third number to the first number and to the second number and adding product of both of them. The result remains the same. So this is our fourth property, which is known as distributive property. So these are all the properties related to addition. Now next operation is subtraction. Okay, now when we subtract one number from another, it means to decrease or to minus. It is denoted by negative sign, minus sign. Now the number from which is subtracted is known as subtrahend, and the number from which we subtract the number is known as minuend. Okay, means if we subtract 2 from 5, this is subtrahend and this is minuend, and the answer we got or the result we got is known as difference. Okay, so this is related to the subtraction. Now again subtraction also has some property. So here subtraction does not follow the commutative property, as we cannot change the sequence because result is not same if we change the order. Same way it does not follow the associative property also, because here in the subtraction sequence or the order is very much important. Okay, now the same thing. Now one more property is there related to 0. If we subtract 0 from any number, the result is the number itself. Okay, and if a minus b minus c is there, so you can subtract for, but we cannot change the sequence here. Associative property also does not follow here. So these are all the things related to subtraction. Now the next operation is multiplication. Now repetitive addition of the same number or the quantity is known as multiplication. Okay, the numbers which we multiply is known as multiplicand. and the result obtained is known as product. And the number by which we multiply is known as multiplier. Now here, if 15 is multiplied by 3, this is multiplicand and this is multiplier, and result obtained here, which is 45, is known as product. Now multiplication follows commutative property, means if two numbers are in multiplication, we can change their order. It follows the associative property, means if three or more than three numbers are there in multiplication, then we can change the order. The result remains the same. Property related to 0 is if we multiply any number with 0, the result will be 0 only. Okay. And the multiplicative identity, if any number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. And like addition, it also follows the distributive property. And the last operation is division. Here, if 45 is divided by 5, so here 45 is known as dividend. This 5 is known as divisor. The answer obtained here, which is 9, is known as quotient. And the 0 remains after the final result is known as remainder. Okay, so there are some properties of division also, and there are some divisibility tests also you must have to know. Divisibility test for 2, divisibility test for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we will learn about the divisibility test. Any number is divisible by 2 if unit place occupies the even digit, means 0, even digit and 0 also. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0, if they are at unit place, then the number is divisible by 2. Divisibility test for 3 is if addition of digit is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Okay. Now divisibility test for 4, it is if last two digits are 00 or divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. 5's divisibility test, you all know any number is divisible by 5 if it ends with 0 or 5. Means if unit place occupies 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. 4 ka you must take in mind that if last two digits are 00 or divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. Now divisibility test for 6 is if any number is divisible by 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Okay. For 7, it is little bit complicated. If last digit is doubled and subtracted from the remaining number if answer is 0 or divisible by 7, then the number is divisible by 7. So first you have to double the last digit and the remaining number excluding the last digit. You have to subtract the double number of the last digit from that number, and if that answer or the result is or the difference is 0 or divisible by 7, then the number is divisible by 7. Okay. Now same way there is a divisibility test for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 and 25. So you all can go through the standard textbook for this divisibility test. You can easily understood which number is divisible by given digit of numbers. Now we will directly move to the practice exercise so that we can able to solve the terms related to it. Now wait a minute. Solved problem, you all go through it so that you have more practice related to the topic. Now see. And one more thing I want to I have just forgot to tell you that if there are multiple operations we have to perform, then first always do the division, then multiplication, then addition and then subtraction. The sequence is like this only. Always first division, then multiplication, then addition and lastly subtraction. Now see, in the practice exercise, this is our first sum where 9 plus 12 divided by 3 multiplied by 4 minus 2 is the sum which we have to simplify. Now see, I told you that first always division, then multiplication and then addition subtraction. So see here, this is division of two numbers, 12 divided by 3. So first we will perform this operation. So 9 as it is plus 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. 3 4 are 12 multiplied by 4 minus 2. Now I will do multiplication first. So 9 as it is plus 16 minus 2. Now I am not going to subtract this 2 from 16. I will add here first 9 into the 16 and then will subtract 2 from it. So 9 plus 16 is equal to 25 minus 2 is equal to 23. So 23 is our answer. So always division first, then multiplication, then addition and then subtraction. Now the greatest 6-digit number which is divisible by 6 is, and the given options are 9,99,999, 9,99,992, 9,99,998 and 9,99,996. Now see, we know the divisibility test of 6, which is if the number is divisible by 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Now see, in the very first option, 9,99,999, it is not divisible by 2, so this option is rejected. Now looking to the second option, you just add the numbers. If the addition is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3 because 2 is at unit place, so it is divisible by 2. But second condition it must fulfill. So 9 5s are 45 and this 2 if we add it becomes 47. 47 is not divisible by 3, so this number is not divisible by 6. Now 9 5 are 45 plus 8 becomes 53. Again the 53 is not divisible by 2 or 3. Sorry, 3. So this number is also not divisible by 3 or 6. Okay, now the last one. 9 5 are 45 plus 1 6 51. Now 51 is divisible by 3 because 17 3s are 51 and 6 is at unit place, so it is divisible by 2. So this number is divisible by 3 also and 2 also, so it is divisible by 6. So the option number 4 is the correct option here. Now the next sum. Here we have to find the value of A, where A is equal to 2B and 2B plus 1368 and B's value is given to you. Now you put the value of B inside the sum. Now see what it becomes. The equation is like A is equal to 2 into bracket B. B is 456 plus 1368. Now always first multiplication. So 456 should be multiplied by 2. 2 6 are 12. 1 will be carry forwarded. 2 5 are 10 plus 1 11. 1 will be carry forwarded. 2 4 are 8 plus 1 9. 9 1 2 plus 1 3 6 8. 8 plus 2 10. 1 will be carry forwarded. This become 8 and 13 plus 9 is equal to 22. So 2280 is the value of A. So this is the way you have to solve the sum. Now in the next sum, product of 2795 and 63 divided by 3 is asked. So you have to first divide this 630 with 3 and then you multiply whatever answer you got after dividing this 630 with 3 with the 2795 and get your answer. So this one is for your homework, fourth one. Now what number should be added to 275 so that sum become double of 815? Now see, we have to add some number in 275. That number we assume as A. Now A should be added to 275 so that the sum of both of them become double of 815. Means 2 multiplied by 815. So A is equal to, now 815 multiplied by 2 is equal to 1630 and this 275 is in addition with this A here, so it gets subtracted from 1630 so that we will get our answer. Now 5 cannot be subtracted from 0, so we will borrow from this 3. 10 minus 5 5, 2 minus, again we have to borrow, it become 12, this become 5, so 12 minus 7 5 and 15 minus 2 become 13. So 1355 is our answer. Option number 3. Okay. Now the next one. If a number A is divided by 42, the remainder is 33. If A is 2889, find the quotient in the division. Now see, any number divided by 42 means A is the number divided by 42. Wait. A is given to you 2889. It is divided by 42. Quotient is asked. Remainder is 33. Now see, the number is nothing but the product of divisor and the quotient. Okay. So number is equal to product of divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Okay. Now here remainder is 33. So number we know. So first we have to subtract this remainder from this dividend, which is 2889. So 2889 minus 33. So we got the answer as 2856. Now 2856 is equal to this divisor, which is 42 multiplied by quotient. So this 42 is in multiplication with the quotient here, so it will go to the division here. Now divide this 2856 with the 42 so that you got your answer as a quotient. Okay. So 42 6 240 plus 12 250 252. 1 second. 2856 divided by 42. 42 6 252. Okay. Now 5 minus 2 3. This again 336. Now 42 8 this 336. So 68 is your answer, and which is not given in the answer, so your answer is none of the above. Okay. So in this way you can solve for quotient also. You can solve for remainder also. You can solve for the uh, divisor or the dividend also. We can find anything from the given information. Now see, in the next sum, in the go down, there is 4562 bags of rice, 3085 bags of wheat. Each bag of rice contains 25 kg rice, and each bag of wheat contains 30 kg of wheat. Find the total weight of the grain in the go down. So first you have to multiply this 4562 with 25, this 3085 with 30, and then whatever product you got at both sides, you just add them to find the total weight of grain in the go down. Do at homework. Now this is the sum. Find the sum of digits A, B, C in the given addition. Now see, we have to add this and we have to find the value of A, B and C, and after finding the value of A, B and C, we have to add them. So 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, but here in the unit place there is a 6. So something is to be added in this 10 so that we got the digit 6 at unit place. So B's value must be 6 here. Okay. So 5 plus 5 10 plus 6 becomes 16. 1 will be carry forwarded. Now 1 plus 4 5 plus 9 14 plus 7 21. 1 will be at the bottom and 2 will be carry forwarded. Now 2 plus 4 6 plus 2 8. Now something to be added in this 8 so that 1 should be there at the unit place. So we will add 3. So A's value becomes 3. B's value becomes 6. Now 11 is the sum. So 1 will be carry forwarded. Now 2 plus 1 3 plus 3 6. But here 7 is the total sum. So C's value is 1. Now we want the sum of all these 3 digits. So add all of them. So the answer is 10. Okay. So this is the way to solve. Now again here you have to subtract, find the value of A and B, and you have to find the product of these digits. So first of all find the value of A and B and then multiply both of the digits. Now the last one. A is equal to 1 by 3rd of 3 plus 3 upon 4 divided by 1 upon 8. b is equal to 1 by 4th of the 4 plus 4 upon 3 divided by 1 upon 9. Then find the value of b minus a. So first we will find a first, then we will find b, and then we find the b minus a ka value. Now 1 by 3 of 3 plus 3 upon 4 divided by 1 upon 8. So first we will do the division here. So to make the base common, we have to multiply here with the now see 3 plus 3 upon 4, when 1 by 8 is in division, goes 8 should become as in multiplication. Reverse operation we can do upon 1 by 3. 4 2s are 8. Now 2 3s are, it becomes 6. Okay. So here 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. Okay. And 1 by 3rd of 9 means 3. So A's value we got as a 3. Now the same way, when 1 by 9 is in division, it is the same way 9 is in multiplication with 4 by 3. So 4 plus 4 by 3 multiplied by 9, 3 3s are 9 and 4 3s are 12. So 12 plus 4 becomes 16. Now 1 by 4 of 16 means 16 multiplied by 1 by 4. So the answer is 4. Now we got the value of b as a 4, a as a 3. So b minus a is equal to 1 as 4 minus 3. So the final answer is 1. So in this way we can solve the problems that are based on the operation of the numbers. I hope you understood the concept. So the next topic we will take in the next class.